Looks like we got one viewer here on Happy Easter night. John. I just knew it was you. Did you have a good Easter? We're up to 3 people now. Come right on in, sit down, have a chat. Happy Easter to everyone. It's not over for another 3 hours. Yeah, we got 4 people now. Yes, happy Easter to you, John. Little Dumpling, hello, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry, Little Dumpling. You got to get better. You got to. Seems like we've had a long day, but it's been a good day. I know you will, Little Dumpling. I know you will. Well, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Well, we're back to 4 people now. 3. Do I hear 4? Well, Little Dumpling, do you have videos? Hello, Conroy. Uh, I ate 2 deviled eggs today. Southern Arc, hello. I haven't seen you in my channel forever. Thank you very much for coming. You've got 1,300 buses. That is awesome. And happy Easter to you. That is correct. So, Conroy, did you go hunt Easter eggs today? Well, that's a good deal. You've got a lot more buses than I've got. I don't really care as long as I keep my head above water to keep going with their threshold. I think I've got 1,070 something. I haven't looked. Yes, Conroy, that's right. Happy Easter to everyone on the channel. Hello, Marty. And hello, Brian. I haven't seen you two guys for a while. Thank you so much for coming by. Brian's got 432 buses. All right. And Ken, the lawn guy. Wow, we're cooking now. We've got a lot of good faces in here. Marty's got 379. Working good. Christopher. Okay, there were hen eggs. Well, like I said, I had, uh, well, I guess it'd be one egg. I had two half deviled eggs. My mother-in-law made them. They were delicious. And I think she is 85 now. Sharp as a whip. Oh, the little plastic egg with candies in it. That's awesome. We just we drove to her mother's, which is about an hour and 20 minutes from here. If you drive the speed limit, you can drive 80 mile an hour and get there quicker. The speed limit's 55, and I just drive about 57. I get there in plenty of time. Christopher, you're correct. Scrambled eggs and toast. That'd be great. Oh, I did have two of the McGriddles, had egg, cheese, and bacon on it. It was excellent. So I did have more eggs like that. Well, hello, Sparky. Now it's 9:04, so you're in good shape. I, I didn't hide any this year. No, I didn't hide any. Hello, Donna. Did you have a good Easter? Oreo night for John John. Okay, how's it working for you then, Sparky? You're on a different unit. Seems like everybody knows each other, but just in case you don't, check everybody's channel out and show some channel love. All right. I got two desktops sitting down here on the floor. I I need to take the hard drives out of them, scrap them out. Anything I think I can salvage. The the processor, the motherboard, all that is all XP. It's not worth uh, trying to salvage. I just don't want any of my information in my old hard drives. All right, you're gaining there, John John. Well, I just want you to grow. Yeah, I'm I'm happy that you're gaining. Well, I got some of my yard work done um, Friday and Saturday. We had good weather Saturday morning, and then it started raining. It's been a good day today. Of course, today was Easter. We went to her mother's and come home, and about dark, it started snowing. Now, I know it won't stick to anything, but it is 35 degrees. I hope my fountains don't freeze out there. I got my fountains running. I need to make a video on my fountains, I think. They're beautiful. One's an old pitcher pump that pumps out of a tub through the pitcher pump over and over. And then one is just a shallow tub that I just bought a pump for it. And it has like a ball. It's neat. Yeah, it just snowed like crazy. Of course, it wouldn't stick. And Southern Ark Homestead said it was 80 degrees today. Well, it was cool today, but I've been inside or in the car pretty much all day. So I had me a shirt. I had a long sleeve shirt with me, but I was sitting in short sleeve all day today at her mother's house. She's got a 2-car garage. She's converted it to a party pad. Yeah, see right now. See, that thing says 35. Let's see what the big map says. It says 32, light snow. Huh, can you imagine? Oh, wow. It's kind of red, green below us, and we're in the red and blue above us. Isn't that something? Hey, Dad Perfect. Hello. Well, I guess I'll have to. Sparky, I don't have much choice. I turn the thermostat up in the house, but a little different outside. Hello, Sam. Well, I don't know about, I guess you're talking about football. I don't know anything about football. The only thing I know is if they wanted that quarter, they should have kept it. Yeah, no kidding. It's Easter. You shouldn't have snow now. And what I was talking about, they always talk about getting the quarterback. If they wanted the quarter, they shouldn't have put it out there. If you get the joke, they always holler, get that quarterback. Oh, okay. I got the wrong ball game. Okay, Southern Art. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Okay, John. John, thanks for pointing that out. I had no idea what he was talking about. Oh, really, Sam? Well, that was good. Was you good at it? Okay, Southern Art. Thank you for coming through. Well, how you doing? That was Miss Pam going through. We came home after a big meal and crashed. She went to bed in the bedroom and watched TV and slept. And I sat here for a little bit and slept. And then I moved to the recliner and then I slept. You want to play hooky? Yeah. Well, you see, the thing of it is, Sparky, I'm retired. I don't get no days off anymore. It doesn't make any difference. I get up in the morning and I'm just at it today like I was yesterday. Every day, every day. Well, I'll tell you what, I didn't realize I had that much yard work to do, but I've done a little bit. Like I said, there Friday and Saturday. Cleaned up some leaves, trash down the sidewalk. I got this tall grass that grows, and the blooming part of it is when it dies. It gets the flumes at the end. Well, I had to cut that all back. And then as it warms up, then the green will start up again. But you got to get the old cut back before the green starts. So I got that all cut off and picked up. And over the winter months, the wind blows and it gets trashed up all over the yard. So I had to rake it up. And then what I didn't get raked up, I had to mow. Nothing spectacular that anybody really cares about, but it was work. And each year, it just seems like I can do less and less before I have to go sit down. My back just kills me. I'll work a little bit and then go sit down for a long time, then get up, work a little bit, and then go back and sit down for a long time. Well, I got a small yard. So the way I cut that grass off is with hedge clippers. They're just electric. I just get a handful and cut it off, stick it in the bag, and get another handful, do the same thing. Well, it's the not very big. I just have a corner lot. Uh, I can mow the whole thing in about 30 minutes, pushing it, push mowing. But I'm not talking about grass. I'm talking about the tall, like fountain grass. It grows about 6 foot tall, and it just keeps spreading at the bottom. It really looks pretty. Yep, a handful, and I cut it off, and I put it in these yard waste bags. I got to go tomorrow and see when they pick them up. Uh, they don't pick them up year round, so they'll start doing it. The B881. Easter was great today. Very good. We all went down to her mother's house and we had a very good time and we eat. Well, you can't use a weed eater on this grass. You'd have more of a mess than you could think of. Now, if it was not in town and right by a plastic or a vinyl fence, if it was out in the open, you could just light it and burn it off, and then it wouldn't hurt it, and then the green would come up through that burnt with no problem. So I cut it, about that tall. It's called zebra grass, is what it's called. Yeah, wouldn't have enough area for goat either. Wow, the Bow 81. I'm reading your comment here. That sounds delicious. Uh, Alexander Smith. The reason why they call it zebra grass, the grass is green and it has white stripes on it. It really looks pretty. And I bought it in like a little container, like a quart, or it's not really a gallon container. And now it covers an area about 4 foot wide, 4 foot in diameter. It just keeps spreading. Isn't that something? Well, I'll tell you what, up there at Wisconsin in Door County, they have a restaurant that has grass on the roof, and they bring the goats from the farm and let them get up on the roof all day long. But they have a weather system. They monitor them all day, and if it gets too hot for them or if it starts to rain, they're out there. They get them goats and get them back to their farm. It's pretty unique, and they have delicious food. The goats are up there on the roof underneath you while you're eating. Uh, you can't eat it. You can't eat it, Alexander. It's it's Oriental, or well, whatever. It's just for looks, grass. Yeah, no kidding, Sparky. Sounded like he had some good grub today. Uh, Brian, I want to make sure that I'm still bust to you. Yep, 436. Yep, I looked at it earlier. I forgot. Uh, DJ Davis, how are you, man? Thank you for coming by. Let me check out your channel. Yep, you're getting up there. 742 buses. Awesome. Keep up the good work. Uh, Everybody in here, check everybody's channel out if you would. It You got that mouse there in your hand, just click on it. And if you like the content of their channel, click on it. Sub to them. DJ, I had a really good Easter. Still good Easter. I'm here with you people. Thank you for being here with me. Because without you, I wouldn't have a live stream. We got 6 viewers in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. You can bring up a subject if you want to talk about it. I do encourage it, you know. And that's the state that I live in, Illinois, in case you didn't know, if you're curious. I don't live by Chicago. I'm 8 hours south of there. It's what we call Southern Illinois. I don't know any different. I've lived here all my life. Uh, you're too far south. Brian, if you would go to St. Louis and draw a straight line east of there to the other side of the state on Route 50, you would go on the north side of my house. And we live about 10 miles from the Indiana state line. Vincennes, Indiana is about 10 miles from here. Okay, DJ, thank you for stopping by. Exactly, Alexander Smith. We're all brothers and sisters in the YouTube world. Hello, Theo. Good evening. I guess, Sparky, I always turn mine off. That way, if somebody says something, people don't see it. And I don't ever go back and watch a live stream unless there's something that somebody says, "Oh, check it out! I did a bus out for you," or something like that. I don't know. The leaders, uh, Alexander says, "Why does a war start in the first place?" Well, the leaders get their heads together. We're going to fight. And in the Bible, it says there will be wars upon wars. All right. A little TA action, Samwise. Oh yeah. You guys, you're mods. You can post any link in here you want. Yeah, if you want to post a link, get it. No kidding, Sparky. Eye candy. That's right. That's pretty much what's happening. They have a peeing contest, and all right, let me check this link out here. Oh yeah. Did that channel already end? I don't see no playback. All right. Let me get that bookmark. I will check that out later. Okay, I'm back. See the comment that Brian just posted? That's why I turned the play off or playback off. And I see I don't say anything about it. Within reason, you can type whatever you want because I'm gonna turn it off. I guess that was a live stream, Sam, that had been up and done. Ah, that's a good question there, Sparky. The last cruise that we went on about did us in. I don't know as we're going to have one this year. If we didn't have to travel so far, uh, I didn't see. Okay, you said it's live now. I didn't see any chat with it. Yeah, that's 2 hours earlier there. Wow. You think that's right, Sam? Well, that's the way you should be, Alexander. Respect your elders. That's correct. But they also need to respect you, too. They're sure dropping the F bomb a lot. Well, I've heard enough of her. I'll have to check her out later. Okay. Yeah, I was listening to it. Uh, Sam? Yeah, it was. That way, that way it don't bleed back through here. I just learned something. Yep, that's right. Hello, Grizz. Well, it's a quarter to 8 for Grizz. Well, they was F bombing this and F bombing that, so they're going to get cranked up here in a little bit. Well, I got started late, Grizz. I've been resting up. We left early and went to her mother's, so it's about an hour and 20 minutes down. We eat, and then I had to take a nap down there, and then we come home, and then I had to take a nap. I'm all about that napping. Well, see, that's it. Uh, a live stream while it's going on is pretty interesting, especially if you're involved in it. But to go back and listen to a live stream for 2 or 3 hours, I'm not going to do that, even my own. Yeah, Grizz, I'm here. There you go, Grizz. There's only one opinion that works, and it's Grizz's. Yep. Don't get into a conflict, but you know, we go down to her mother's, and not all of them, but most of them down there are Republicans. So there's a conflict there. And you can't reason with them. So I just keep my mouth shut. And there's probably a bunch of Republicans on the panel here. And that's your opinion. Not a problem. Um, Sam, I think that well, it's 3 hours from you, 2 hours from me. No more Easter bunny for the chicken children. Okay. Well, we'll just have to eat chicken. Why wasn't it good, Sam? I'll bite. Well, I understand, Sam or Alexander, but I have my opinion, and I will not look down on anybody for their opinion. Uh, Everybody can make a mistake, you know. If you don't agree with me, you're making a mistake. So that's what I look at it. No work tomorrow for Ken. It's Miller time. There you go, Alexander. Miller time. No, I haven't. Sam, tell us. Nope. I I won't shut you down. If you got an opinion, then that's fine. But politics and religion in the chat room don't work. I probably shouldn't have brought it up. But anyhow, we still had a good time down there, and we didn't bring it up down there either. Yeah, Sam, if you can type that much, tell us the real story. That's right, Brian. It don't work out. When I have to lean forward to read the chat, and my neck just kills me. No, I have never heard that, Sam. Jewish redneck preppers, howdy. Good evening. Welcome to our live chat. Oh, Grizz, I watched your latest videos. Thank you for putting the name on one of the chickens for me. You have no mercy, do you, Grizz? Yeah, that would take care of him. Uh, Brian says, "What kind of hobbies do I have?" Pretty much the internet. I used to like doing woodworking, but I really don't have the place to do it anymore. And coming up with the material, it's a little different now that I'm not working at the lumberyard because there was a lot of material that was coals that you could get real cheap when you're working there. And, I could build projects and stuff, but I can't afford to do what I used to do. I've made cabinets and stuff here. So anyhow, pretty well my hobbies is the internet now. Yeah, as Brian says, hit that like button. Cars and tools. Well, pretty well my hobby is uh, taking care of my yard and making it look nice. And it's a pretty much a job when you mow and then you weed eat and then blow everything off real nice. Hello, Magic. Happy Easter to you too. 75 acres. Well, when I grew up, my dad and mom, they owned a 12-acre piece of land and we had huge gardens. more than what I need. Now I just got a little corner lot here in town. Plenty for me. Alexander, I kind of like it here in town. I can jump in the car and be at Walmart in like 2 minutes, or be uptown in just a few. Hello, Brandon Toe. Happy Easter to you. Grizz, here's something that would take care of him. That's good, Magic. Oh, I love working with wood. Yeah, I worked at the lumber yard for 40 years. Yeah, Grizz is on the road. Brian, I am 61. I will be 62 in December. Well, thank you, Brian. Saying I look 50? Wow. If I had a quarter, I'd give it to you. 4:05 in the morning. Yeah, I've been retired about 3 years, going on 4 years. It'd be 4 years in October, and I love it. I knew Grizz would come up with something. Well, that's not the wood I was talking about. That's okay, Sam. You keep us entertained. If you're talking about Grizz, I'll bet he has been. It's 8 o'clock for him. He uses a funnel, Sparky. He don't drink. He uses a funnel. Hello, Steve. Steve, let me check you out here. Uh, you used to have a different name, if I remember correctly. Uh, you got 497 buses. We, if we can, we need to look at that link right there and get him to 500. If we got enough people here, he only needs 3 more to be 500. Steve Fun Adventures. That's his link. Steve Fun Adventure. He needs 3 more to be 500. And that's his link right there. Okay. Gris put him to 499. Awesome. 1 more to get 500. Cool. He's got some beach pictures here, I think. That's pretty awesome. Sam, this would be a good day for you to quit. Oh, the uncanning. Hello. I missed you. Welcome to our live stream from New Zealand. Awesome. Did you get to 500 yet, Steve? Let me check you out again. Oh, he made it. Magic Melody says he 500. He made it. Good deal. Well, that's pretty good for a little live stream like what we got here. Only 9 people. Thank you guys for getting him there. The Uncanning. Let me check your channel out. See how you're getting along. 731. Okay. Okay. There's a link for the Uncanning. If you would check him out. See, I think he's got 731 buses. Boy, that's right. Drunken one, I eat too much. I, I haven't eaten anything for supper. We had ham and scalloped potatoes. Oh man, it was great. You're welcome, Steve. Uh, that's what we're here to do is support each other. Uh, I got my threshold with you guys' help. Each and every one of you that's in here is busting me. Oh, Grizz. That ain't a good, that's not a good visual. All right. He's got 732. Uh, well, I don't know, Steve. So if you got a notification, you can click on it. And then if it's red, just click red to subscribe, but it won't let you. I don't know. Yeah, Grizz has got a lot of knowledge to his content. Grizz's videos, you need to have time to sit down and listen to him. I love it because I've lived it, you know. No, you don't have to smoke dope. I don't smoke dope and I can listen to you. Well, to get to threshold, you just about have to do the bus for bus. But now I'm at 1,070 something. I can't see it now unless I click on it. But anyhow, as long as they don't change the threshold, I'm satisfied with what I got. As long as I don't lose them. And if somebody wants to bust to me, that's great. And anybody that comes through our live stream, I always make sure that I'm bust to them. Oh, I see, Steve. That might be it. You can only do 200. And then after 4 hours, like Grizz is saying, you got the power back again. Yep. That could be why you can't do it. And I have found that the big channels, they won't bust back to you. And they talk about going to Green Bay Wacky and they'll bust to you and then they'll unbust you, which is kind of disappointing. The very first night that I went into their room, I got 20 buses and they pretty well stayed as far as I know. But then I went back a different night and it's the same people, so I didn't gain nothing. That's a good deal, Sparky. I am too. I try to watch, and I was able to use my second channel. Now, when I go to somebody's channel, by clicking on the three dots, it won't let me bring up my second channel no more. It only shows the one channel unless I click on the gear and change it. YT has struck again. Yes, Ken, the lawn guy. They got a one-way bus ticket. Yeah, pretty much. Well, as a rule, I don't lose live stream. Let's see what I've got here, if I can check it. Sparky's got 1,201. And I've got 1,076. That's pretty good, right? I'm 76 over the quota. There you go, Grizz. The strongest thing I drink anymore is coffee. I got me a new shipment of coffee the other day for my K cup. I got the Folgers Black Silk and the Kahlua, and that is good. Kahlua is great. The coffee flavored Kahlua. Welcome back, John. John. It's 11:30 for John. John. It's still 10:30 for me and Sparky. There you go. That's a good way to look at it, Grizz, for your hiccups. That would slow them down a little bit. Well, thank you, Uncanning. Mainly what I've got anymore is live streams. I've put up some videos. Uh, I keep thinking I need to make a video on my yard, how I've cleaned it up. I'm pretty proud of it. It's a small yard, but it's mine. Oh, it'll give you hiccups. Well, you heard about the girl that every time she sneezed, she had an orgasm, and they asked her, she's, well, what are you taking for it? She said, pepper. There you go. I can hear you laughing, Grizz. Take pepper for that. Yep. Every time she sneezes, she had an orgasm. John, I haven't seen your buddy YT Gaming for a while. Did you run him off? Hmm. I never did ban him that night, but I was getting ready to. He just wouldn't let up. You know, Grizz, I don't know what color mine is. You sang? The neighbor will never be the same. Well, I can't sing, Sparky. I can't carry a tune in a 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, Magic, he's got a lot of good channels. A lot, I mean, not channels, but videos. He got a bunch of them. Oh, man, Grizz. Okay, that's a good way to put it, Sparky. Hello, CJ. Cool, man. Uh, Let me check out your channel. Have you been traveling any? Let's look at some of your latest videos. 10 oldest cities in the U.S. The Crying Angel. Huh. Virginia. Okay, I'm going to bookmark that video and I'll check it out later. Oh, no. I just now come back and read your comment. Had a death in the family. I'll be back on the road very soon. Well, you got to take care of your family first, CJ. That's right, Magic. We're sorry, CJ. I was uh I was looking at your channel, so I wasn't watching the chat. But anyhow, your last video, I will check that out later. You're absolutely welcome, CJ. Thank you for coming by. Uh, CJ, I'm sure that you know everybody in here. If there's anybody in here you don't know, check out their channel, and I'm sure they'll return the channel love back to you. All right. Well, I'll have to check them out. Uh, we traveled a little bit today. We went from here to Fairfield, Illinois. All right. Well, we went to her mother's for Easter dinner. We left here, it was about a quarter after 8, and we got back home about 4. And it takes us about an hour and 20 minutes to drive from here to Fairfield. Ah, You stayed too long, Grizz. Yes, happy Easter to you, CJ. Thank you very much, and you're quite welcome. Hello, Wisconsin Greg. Having a still, Grizz, is that just part of being a hillbilly? Hot apple pie. No more than I ever drink, Grizz. I can just go buy it. I keep a little bit of peppermint snobs. I take just a little snort before I go to bed to open my nose up and everything. Greg's got the corn. I think Grizz uses potatoes. Like I said, Grizz, for no more than I drink. I think it comes in a fifth bottle for about $11, and it lasts for 2 weeks. I just get enough to coat my mouth right before I go to bed, and it tastes good, but I just I just get enough to open my mouth, or open my nose so I can start breathing through my nose. There you go. The pharmacy. Yeah. Yeah, I got to take a handful of pills at 5 and 5, 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. And I got to do pills, Grizz, because of my sugar and my blood pressure. Okay, CJ, Hurry back. Be careful. Well, Sparky, I don't snore if I put my mask on. I've got a BiPAP machine. That's why I have to drink the peppermint snobs to open my nose so I can start breathing through my mask. Because if I don't open my nose up, I can't get my air coming right. And my biggest problem is, like, I'm sitting here, I'm a mouth breather. So I don't breathe through my nose and it gets clogged up. So that's the purpose of drinking the peppermint snobs. Okay, Grizz, if you can get by with it. Well, hide your glasses from her. Oh, it'll change. It'll be raining tomorrow. Well, Grizz, you get them cut off, but make sure they put you to sleep. They didn't put Pam to sleep when they did that. That was tender, she said. Woo! Ouch. No kidding, Greg. I'm afraid that sawmill would cut more than what you'd want. Woo! That would be terrible, Sam. I'll tell you what, Grizz, you need to get one of them uh, Love My Tushy like me and Sam's got. That is awesome. No kidding, Greg. Well, if you have the doctor to cut them off, they won't come back. Or I hope they don't. May I tell you what? They're excellent. Um, Pam has a friend, and we was telling her about it, and she was here, but she wouldn't come in here and look at it. And she went home and she said, "I checked them out. Get me one ordered and install it." So I did. I ordered it. It takes about a week, I think, and I I went. Me and Pam, we went to her house. They visited while I went and did it, and later she said, she really liked it. Well, it sure puts the pressure out. It's not that bad, Sam. Yeah, don't shoot your eye out. I don't know how it works for the ladies for the number one, but it works great for the men for the number two magic. You need to check it out. Let's see if I can pull a link for you. Oh, you even get a discount. Let's see. Well, that didn't work. Visit store. Okay. All right. Here we go. There's a link that gives you discount. And then on this page, it says shop here. Yeah, it's the same one, Sam. HelloTushy.com. But this one right here, it's got a coupon. I never seen that. Whoops, that didn't work. Hang on, I got the wrong link. What happened? Yeah, let's see. Let me try this again. It's the same link. Well, that don't work. That link don't work. No, it's not that way, Chris. All right, let me try it again. I think you got to. That one link I had a coupon. Let's try this one. All right, try that one. Let me see what it does. There it is. That link will work. I'll tell you what, they're great. The only bad part about it is if you get one and hook it up and you get used to it and then you go somewhere, it ain't a good thing. You go somewhere else where you have to use a TP again, ain't good. You just can't get clean enough after you get done using it. It's awesome, I'll tell you. Yeah, scare everybody off. It's I think it was $69 with the shipping and everything. No, leaves are too rough, Magic. Well, it's like a pressure hose if you're not careful. Still here, Sparky? And they do make one for $20 more that you can hook up the hot water line to it also, and then you can mix it. My personal opinion is just it's too much trouble. Just hook it up with cold water. It feels great. No, it don't. Unless you get real cold mountain water coming off the mountain. Like all of our water lines are all buried from the city, and it comes out of the basement. So it's not cold water. No, David, I can't get this through my wife's head. Well, a woman's got to still dry off. No, you don't. It's water. It's plain water. And when you get done, you just sit there for a little bit and it drips down. And you just put your drawers on. They'll dry. It's not like they're soaked. I know. I know people say, "Oh, I can't do that." Yeah, you can. You can do hard shit if you have to. Well, magic, you could buy one that you could mix your hot water in. Wouldn't be a problem. But you wouldn't want to hook it straight to the hot water line because that goes into your toilet. So that that wouldn't be good. But they've got a valve that it's separate. You look at that site and you can look, and one of them's got two knobs, and you can mix it. And what you do is there's two positions for your nozzle. You turn it one way to use it, you turn it the other way to clean that nozzle. Like if there's something that gets on it, you can turn it backwards and it'll just spray down. So you would turn it that way until the hot water got to your toilet, just like you're washing your hands, and you got to run the hot water to get there. And then you would turn it the other way and use it and shut it off, and you're done. Well, you would want to mix it with the cold water. You wouldn't want to shoot 180 degrees up your. Yep. You would definitely want to spend the other $20 and get one that mixed at 10 if it's too cold and it's too hot. Good deal, David. I'll tell you what, and Sam will vouch for me on this. I like it. It works great. Hello, YT. How's come you're quitting? Well, I don't know. Oh, April Fools. Okay. Well, it would be if you stuck somebody's head down in there. No, I'm not kidding you. It it is great. Check that link out that I put in there. Let's see if I still got the same link. Grizz will be right back, he said. Let me check it out here. I just posted a link again. It tells you there, you click on there how it works. Starts at $69. And the one that mixes the hot water is 84. They don't show a video on the one that mixes water. That's cool. Hello, Howie. Happy Easter to you. Food Forest. Oh, it's past 9 o'clock. Sparky, you can have it running now. Could you imagine back in the olden days they used phone books and uh, catalogs and stuff and corn cobs? Oh my heavens. They didn't have the luxury of toilet paper back then. And they sure didn't have this tushy thing. Left a lot of streaks. Wow. We uh we had an outhouse when I grew up, but we moved to a house that had a bathroom when I was 5, so I didn't have to do that very often. Well, I definitely don't want to do that, Howie. And I don't think Grizz would want to do that either. Well, people, it's I think about 11:12 here. So I'm gonna wrap this puppy up. Thank you for everybody for coming on here tonight. Says we still got 11 people in here. Yeah, yeah. Good night, Ken Guy. So everybody, check everybody out real quick. Yes, Drunken One. Thank each and every one of you for coming here. I hope you've had a good Easter. It's still Easter for another 50 minutes. So praise the good Lord. And let's see if I can get this said right tonight. May the peace and the power of the Lord be with you. Good night. Bye.